Good morning, my lovelies. Oh my goodness gracious. What an amazing Tuesday, right? So I know I promised you guys that we would do muscle testing this week, but we are going to put that off to next week because there's just way too many exciting things to be able to share about for this week. One, all right, I don't know how many of you saw your email yesterday, but the surprise of so many amazing products and oils that are 20% off. From yesterday until the 23rd, I believe. It's up in the banner in our group. So definitely check out the headline, the banner, and then I posted late last night the picture, the graphic of all of the products as well as the list of all the products. So we've got things like the On Guard cough drop, On Guard soap, hand pump, foaming hand pump, the On Guard sanitizer spray. Oh my goodness, I definitely noticed the Miter 2 Max, which I live and breathe by Miter 2 Max because of the Miter 2 Max as well as our LLV. I have been even natural desiccant thyroid free for almost 2 years now. Now that's not to say that being on a natural desiccant thyroid is a bad thing. Some people need it still, but I've been able to be off of all thyroid medicines due to the Lifelong Vitality Pack, the Miter 2 Max, the Deep Blue complex, so things like that. So that's super empowering for me to know that I can get all of my supplements through doTERRA and to be able to get them on discount, right? Who doesn't love discount and sales and be able to earn points and know that I'm also all these great things, right? Get to give to healing hands, all sorts of wonderful things. But because of the 3-day event, we were able to bring in so many more family members into our oils family, which is super exciting. But I want to make sure and take a moment that those of us who've been on this journey for a while has a really nice review, a look over of our lifestyle goals and stuff like that, because our goals and our stuff changes, right? As well as to just those who just started up with us this last weekend and last week, to be able to be empowered, to be able to really start getting your lifestyle overview just kind of getting going. You know, that doesn't take away from the appointments that we have scheduled and planned out. We're still going to do those to be able to really dive deep, but I'm going to start giving you just kind of an overview of what it looks like for us to be able to really set the next 90 days up for great success. All right, so remembering that the wellness, and let me real quick, another question, how are you guys doing on your 30-day challenge? All right, how are you doing on your 30-day challenge? And start thinking about what would you like me to do for you come September 1st once the 30-day challenge is done. Do we want to do a wash, rinse, and repeat? Or do we want to take it to a little bit different level of the 30-day challenge? I would love your feedback, your input, because you know I can create a program, I can create all sorts of the next 30 days and all that stuff, but is it going to be of value to you? Is it what you're needing, what you're wanting? So definitely give me some feedback on that. So now let's dive deep into our lifestyles overview, and I'll keep this super short for all of you so that you can get on to your morning, your day, whenever you're watching this, but it give you the chance to be able to just take a pause, take a moment to look over what your lifestyle goals are as you start out with your wonderful oils and products. So the pyramid is, remember, it's a combination of our lifestyle and our health care. So when lifestyle is the focus, health is naturally going to be achieved and maintained. So our daily habits make all the difference. So as you live these principles and we use doTERRA's powerful products, we are able to experience new levels of wholeness. So again, we're talking about our lifestyle has to do with eating nutritionally, our exercise, our rest, and managing of our stress, reducing our toxic load, and then going into our healthcare, which is our informed self-care and being proactive with our medical care, right? So things like the deep blue rub is going to, when we use that before or after a workout, it's going to be really supportive with our exercising. Using the Lifelong Vitality Pack and the Terrazymes and the PB Assist, our probiotic, those are all going to be really helpful and supportive of our nutrition. Then using Serenity and Balance, that's going to be really supportive of our rest and managing of our stress. Then when we're using oils like lemon and tangerine, that's going to be supportive for our mood, for reducing our toxic load, for multiple different things. And then when we're using On Guard and frankincense, that's going to help promote our cellular health as well as give us informed self-care, right? So now let's dive a little bit deeper into eating nutritionally, right? So when we give our body what it needs, it will thrive. It all starts with our daily nutrition, right? Our digestive support, all that stuff. So the whole food supplements that are in our Lifelong Vitality Pack, they're ideal in helping companion. Good morning, Deborah. They're really great for being that companion for our essential oils. They make sure that it makes the oils available, and it makes it to where our body is able to absorb our nutrients from our food, from our whole food, much better, and give us that cellular support. Then the digestin or the Terrazymes, that's a whole food enzyme that's going to then support our healthy digestion and our metabolic processing, which is super important, right? Excuse me. If we've got food just kind of sitting in our gut, it's not able to go anywhere and do anything and to be able to support us. So we want that food to be able to be broken down, and that's where the Terrazymes are really supportive and helpful. Now remember the little hack that I've shared with you before, that taking the Terrazymes before and after meals are really great for digestion, but taking the Terrazymes in between meals, so like at night, before you go to bed, or in between meals with several different hours of buffering, then it's going to be supportive of your muscular health. So isn't that super awesome and super fun? Then the PB Assist and PB Assist Junior, we know the little pixie sticks that I love so very much, but then there's also the adult version, the PB Assist Plus. What's really super cool is it is double encapsulated, so that therefore a lot of probiotics don't actually get to make it to your gut to do the job that they need to do. But doTERRA's is double encapsulated, so that therefore it can actually, the probiotic can get into your gut, get to your gut, so that therefore it can start doing that restorative work of your gut health. And when we take our probiotic at night, either after our last meal or right before bedtime, then since at nighttime our body's in rest, right, and it's doing all its restorative stuff, it's going to get the most bang for our buck of doing all that restorative work with that probiotic. And then of course there's the Kiddos A to Z chewable and the IQ Mega. I even keep those for myself, even though my daughter and I use the Lifelong Vitality Pack, because the Omega, the Kiddos Omega, is really great to use as a salad dressing along with the vinegar. Because it doesn't have that fishy taste or anything. It's super nice and light, and then it just allows me to be able to get little extra omegas, because we know omegas, since it is fat-based, right, it's always great to be able to have all of our oils and our fat-based vitamins together or surrounded by meals, because it allows our body to absorb it better. So what would be really great is when you take your omegas, whether you're taking the adult version of the omega or using the Kiddos version as a salad dressing, or just taking it by itself, you can also take the bone complex that we have, which is the D, C, magnesium, manganese, all that stuff together, which is also supported together. But if you take them together, again, you're taking fat-soluble vitamins with fat-soluble vitamins, so they're going to absorb into your system even better. Super awesome, right? So our daily wellness lifestyle habits are things like eating our whole foods, right? Fresh foods, and decreasing our sugar, our dairy, our processed foods, things like that. We're wanting high vibration foods. And then our extra before and after meals. Using our Slim and Sassy is very supportive for our metabolic system. Remember that there's the gum, which is super fun, and that gum never gets hard. I have no idea how they made such a natural gum that never gets hard. Crazy, super amazing. If you want to be able to have a sample of the gum, just holler out at me and I will send you a sample, or Never hurts to try. Put it on your LRP cart, right? Try it out. Then the Mito 2 Max, again, it's on sale right now until the 23rd, 25% off. It helps with our energy, our stamina. Taking one with breakfast. I actually take mine first thing in the morning, like I shared. Since I'm not on any desiccant thyroid anymore at all, I pretty much I use the Mito 2 Max and my Deep Blue Complex as if first thing in the morning, as if I was taking the desiccant thyroid like I used to. And it has really supported my system in that way of just making sure that I've got that boost that I need. Then using Breathe throughout the day to just help with the oxygen levels of our body and supporting our system. And then there is the trim shakes, there's the vegan, and then the whey of our protein shakes. Now remember, I'm not a huge advocate of meal replacement, but I am a huge advocate of, if we have to be on the go, right? We don't want to have our systems dueling, and so therefore that's where the trim shake and the different protein shakes that we have, as well as the fruits and vegetables shake that we have, is super helpful, because they help us to be able to get the nutrition that we need to, super easy, super reachable for our system while we're on the go, so that when we do get to finally sit down and to celebrate and eat a meal, then our system isn't dueling. Then let's talk about rest and managing our stress. So sleep improves our mood, right? We know this, and it gives our body the opportunity to repair and renew. We've been just talking about that. Approximately 80%, I want you guys to think about this, 80% of our health problems are estimated to be the result of persistent stress. So the essential oils can provide dynamic support by getting consistent quality sleep and managing our stress. All right, so some of the oils that can be really supportive with your sleep are going to be the Serenity Blend. Many of you who started up with the top 10, you're going to have lavender. So trying lavender with Breathe and even frankincense initially, to see if that helps support you with your sleep on the bottom of your feet, back of your neck, on your pillow, diffusing those. And then it gives you a baseline of where your sleep is at and how much deeper do you need your sleep to be, so that therefore then you know that you've got the Serenity soft gels that also have some extra really great Ayurvedic medicines or Ayurvedic nutrients and herbs and stuff in them to help with different hormonal levels, as well as the Serenity oil. Many of you know that my daughter really loves the soft gels. She needs the soft gels more than just the oil. Then to relax in a flash, sometimes we just need to stop the chatter, and that's where wild orange and vetiver can be really supportive, putting it on the bottom of our feet, massaging it on our feet, and just really taking that self-care time on the back of our spine, and we can't always reach the full of our spine, but if we can reach as far up and then all the way down, we can reach quite a bit of our spine, right? And so that's what we're needing to do. Or it's a great opportunity for our loved ones to love on us and us to love on them, right? Ironically, On Guard can be really supportive with breathing. It can be a supportive oil for even rest, to make sure and keep our insulin levels nice and relaxed through the evening, so that when we wake up, they're already balanced. Because it has eucalyptus, which is great for our respiratory health, right? And it has cinnamon in it, which is really great for our insulin levels. And then always having a diffuser near your bed is really supportive. Remembering that some of our other ways to reduce stress is through the emotion oils. So we've got motivate, cheer, passion, forgive, console, peace. Remember, they say it, right? They say it right there, what they're for. I'm a huge advocate of using the forgive oil no matter what, because we've always got something that we need to forgive, right? Whether it's even at our own self. And so using that first thing in the morning, or, at some point in time in the morning before you go out, to just, constantly be able to release that energy, any negative energy that you might be holding on to. Then reducing our toxic load. We want to make sure that we're releasing and renewing constantly. Our bodies benefit from seasons of cleansing and focusing on detoxing, right? supporting our body's natural pathways to detoxify by using the different systems and all that stuff is really supportive and helpful. So again, we're about to enter into fall, and so that's when I will talk a little bit more about the 3-day cleanse. I'm a huge advocate of doing a 30-day reset or cleanse and restore in fall time and in springtime, because during fall time we want to slough off anything from the summer so that we can go into our winter just with a really restored immune system. And then again, anything that we might have been holding on to toxic wise through the winter, we want to get it all cleaned out for spring cleaning, right? So there's the oils and the products that are in the 30-day cleanse in the book that you guys all received, or that you'll be receiving in your new boxes and everything. The very back page has the 30-day cleanse and restore formula as far as what you do days 1 to 10, days 11 through 20, days 21 through 30. Has a little checkoff box, super awesome, and we can talk more about that. But it definitely has the foundation of the Lifelong Vitality Pack, as well as with the digestions, the lemon, zendocrine oil, zendocrine soft gels, and several other different oils and complexes. So then another way that we can do some natural self-care to help with our toxic load is look at some of our own household products and body care products. So things like our toothpaste, we can upgrade it to the On Guard toothpaste. Any of the facial line, there is 3 different facial line systems that we have that is non-toxic. Remember, all of our products are non-toxic, and so that's really super supportive because our skin is our largest organ, and so what we put on our skin, it's going to absorb into our system even greater. So we want to make sure that we're really, really supporting our system. So there's the Virage facial kit, and then there is all of the bath, the spa, with the shampoo, conditioner, body wash or body bar soaps, and then our cleaners. We've got you guys have seen how I use the On Guard cleaner concentrate for pretty much everything. I have replaced probably 6 or 7 different cleaning products with just that one product. Then there's the On Guard laundry detergent and the On Guard foaming hand wash, and that's one of the ones that's 25% off right now. There's several different ways that we can do DIYs with our oils and with vinegar and baking soda and Castile soap, right? But I really like the On Guard cleaner concentrate because it's super simple. It really is the most bang for our buck, and we can easily add some extra oils to it. Remember, again, all of these products already have oils in them. So for example, the On Guard cleaner and the laundry detergent already has a full bottle of On Guard in it. So you're definitely getting a lot of bang for your buck and saving time. So then when we have all that pyramid put into place, we're then able to definitely go into our informed self-care. And that's where we're making a habit to use our doTERRA Natural Solutions as your first line of defense, right? With our reference guide and increasing our understanding and application, we're able to truly take care of ourselves. We're able to think, okay, I'm having head tension. I need to grab for my past tense, or I need to grab for peppermint, or I need to grab for me, it's deep blue. If I'm like feeling that really bad electrical poking on my head, and some people get it down low in the neck, right? Wherever you're feeling that head tension, then that's where you're going to apply the oil that's going to best relieve you with that pain. Until you don't feel the pain anymore. That's the beautiful thing, again, with the oils and the products, is you can continue to reapply until you have reached your targeted goal. Whereas any of the OTCs, you have to wait a duration of time, right? So you can still have head tension and it have no relief, but you have to wait 4 to 6 hours. And then you're trying to figure out, what do I do? And on top of it, you're putting stress on your liver, on your other organs and stuff like that. We've got the Correct X, which is a really great natural ointment to be able to use for minor cuts, skins, irritations. My husband uses it for cold sores, for blisters, to prevent cold sores and blisters. Correct-X is a really great hack for men because men don't necessarily want to figure out, oh, I can use a little bit of fractionated coconut oil and melaleuca, a drop of melaleuca and a drop of lavender, and it's going to help with that minor skin irritation or cut or scrape. They've got Correct-X. It's already all put together for them. Then the On Guard beadlets are really great for internal health. The lavender helps us with calming and comforting, right? And then the On Guard sanitizing spray is for us to be able to upgrade that sanitizing spray or gel in our bag so that when we're out and about and we're not, we're actually helping boost our immune system and not breaking down any of our good bacteria that's on our system. So then when we have all of those pillars put into place, we then get to go to targeted support, where we're able to identify specific body systems and or organs that need our support. We get to choose additional essential oils to enhance our daily wellness plan and results. So let's say we're needing to address something with our endocrine system. We're going to know that On Guard, lemongrass, frankincense, slim and sassy, rosemary, those are all going to be really supportive of our thyroid health, our pancreas, our adrenals, our hypothalamus, all of those different things, right? Then let's say we're needing to address our limbic system. Then we've got balance, serenity, peppermint, lavender, frankincense, rose touch. All of those are going to really help us with the production of our emotions and our hypothalamus system. Then our respiratory health. We're talking about our sinuses, our lungs, our trachea. So we know that we then can go to breathe, peppermint, eucalyptus, cardamom, lemon, On Guard. Those are all going to really support our respiratory system. Our immune system is going to, we're wanting to be able to have that normal body functions, right? With our thymus, our spleen, our lymphatic system, our glands, our ducts, our tonsils. So with that, we know that if we want to keep our immune system boosted or to reboost it, then going to our Lifelong Vitality Pack, going to our On Guard, our lemon, the DDR Prime, thyme, all those are really super supportive for our immune system. Let's say we're having urinary issues or wanting to strengthen our urinary tract. So we're going to know that we can go to Zendocrine soft gels, geranium, juniper berry, lemon. Those are all super, super supportive. Then let's say we're wanting to address our muscular and skeletal health, right? Where we're wanting to support our organs, our body movement, our bones, our cartilage, muscles, ligaments, tendons, all those things that is dealing with our muscular and our skeletal health. Then that's when we're going to reach for our aroma touch, our lemongrass, wintergreen, deep blue rub, our Siberian fir even. Then let's talk a little bit about our skin and health care. All right, we want to make sure that we're protecting our largest organ, right? The sensation and elimination of our largest organ, which is our skin. So going to our oils like Immortelle, sandalwood, the Virage skincare, our salon essentials, our hair care, all of those to be able to detoxify our system constantly, especially through our skin. Then when we're wanting to address our nervous system, where we're collecting and transferring and processing information, right? The communication from our brain, our spinal column, our nerves, all those things. Then we know that oils like frankincense, DDR Prime, going to our omega, bergamot, patchouli, copaiba, those are going to be super supportive for our nervous system. Then our circulatory system, right? It moves our nutrients, our gases, our waste to and from our cells. It helps with our heart, our blood, our arteries, our veins, our valves, all of that stuff. So we're going to go to Aroma Touch, the Alpha CRS Plus, which is part of the LLV, the Omega, which is part of the LLV, the Ylang Ylang, Peppermint, and Neroli Touch. Those are all really great for our circulation. Then our digestive health. Our digestive health is super important because, again, remember our gut is one of our three brains, right? So it breaks down the absorption, and the absorption of food helps with our mouth, teeth, stomach, pancreas, liver, gallbladder, intestines, colon, and our appendix. Think about that. That's a lot, right, for our digestive system. So our oils like digestion, fennel, ginger, peppermint, and then the digestion Terrazymes supplements are super supportive for our digestion. Then our final system, which is our reproductive system, we're talking about our ovaries, our uterus, our breasts, our testes, prostate for men, right? So the oils, so again, ironically, you know, these oils are helpful for us as women, but then also helpful for the men in our life. So oils like clary calm, melaleuca, rosemary, and spikenard, and then the phytoestrogen essential complex is also super helpful. And what's super cool about that is, you know, you might think, well, if I'm estrogen dominant, which like I am estrogen dominant, using this complex is going to make me higher in estrogen, but it doesn't. It actually balances it out. Super awesome. So customizing your wellness plan is super easy and super helpful, right? So this helps you ensure that you're living an empowered way of focusing on each level. It helps you to be able to look back at what you need to be addressing and adding each month to be able to support you, all right, in your nutrition, our eating, in our exercise, in our rest, in our reducing our toxic load, and then being able to go into informed self-care and then our targeted support. So this week, I want you to think about what are 3 areas of your health, what are some priorities that you really want to be able to find solutions, and to be able to really figure out how you can make a 90-day goal. So whether you are brand new from this weekend in this amazing journey, or whether or not you have been here for a while and you know that you need to just kind of get some things back on track or address some new things, I want you to write down your top 3 health priorities for you and your family, and then start game planning a 90-day goal with, and then what natural solutions, oils and supplements and products that you think that you have or that you need that are going to help you on this journey. And then you're going to create your daily wellness plan of what do you need to use in the morning, what do you need to use in the afternoon, what do you need to use in the evening, all right? And then make your wish list from there too. And let me know how I can be able to help and support you with your goals. I believe I have in this group, but I will go ahead and tag under this video here in a little bit, the Live Lifestyles Overview, because that's basically what I summarized with you just now. Super supportive, super awesome, and it is what I sit down. I do a mini version of it whenever I do your wellness overview at my house, and then I have you do the full version on your own, and for us to give each other feedback, because the greatest way we learn is by action, right? By doing the parts, doing the things. And so that's what I'm here to empower you and to help you, not to just tell you what to do, but to be able to see how are you going to be able to implement these lifestyle practices into your healthy living. All right, you guys have a beautiful and blessed day, and I look forward to visiting with you more soon. All right, take care. God bless.